Hey everyone, Mark Gulla from RE/MAX Select Realty here. We have an emergency around town edition today. We're outside of Andy's Barbecue. We're gonna head inside and talk to Joe Peck from Union Savings Bank and talk about the crisis we're in with short staffing. Andy brought this to my attention, so I thought it'd be best if we filmed it down here. Let's go inside and talk about it. If you didn't know, I'm Mark Gulla with RE/MAX Select Realty. Mark Gulla from RE/MAX Select Realty here. Mark Gulla with RE/MAX Select Realty here. We're back with Around Town with MG. All right guys, we're inside Bowser's. I wanted to thank Andy Selby again for having us down here. This was his idea. Actually, about 2 months ago, Andy reached out to me and said that we were having a really big problem with staffing the local restaurants.
Yep.
And
not just here with Andy and Bowser's too, right? It's Vesuvio's is having.
Yes, that's where he originally saw the problem at Vesuvio, so they need help.
They were shut down one day, weren't they?
They were shut down a weekend, yes. And that really upset Andy. He was a little bit nervous about like the stability of these restaurants going forward. Not only them, I know Mario's Dockside needs help.
Zookie's is hiring.
Zookie's, and I think you mentioned Wooden Angel.
Wooden Angel's hiring too. And guys, there's a lot of benefits to getting out there, getting a part-time job, more than just being able to serve your local community. Guys, one of the greatest parts about Western Pennsylvania, Beaver County, are the people. Are these restaurants we're talking about that are mom and pop restaurants? They're not big chain restaurants. If we don't get out there and keep them open, support them, all we're gonna have left is the chain restaurants to choose from.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with chain restaurants, but when you're at a place like Bowser's, or any of the other places we mentioned,
you can taste the home cooking.
There's a different feel in
feel the love.
So why I brought Joe here today was to try to highlight, if you do get a part-time job, how much you could save and what that can make you afford in the home buying search.
So Vesuvio's, we just talked about them, they were closed on a weekend. They're hiring delivery drivers, $11 an hour. If you work 23 hours in a week, you'll be able to earn $1,000 of income a month. Imagine saving half of that income over a year, $6 grand. That's 3% down on a $200,000 house.
I love how that's painted too, because it's not like you're saying work 55 hours a week or you're making $35 an hour. It's what they're hiring at, and it's not really asking too much of the employee.
Absolutely.
And then you don't have to save it all. You could save half of it.
You can still spend some of that, treat your wife to something nice, treat yourself to something nice.
And then at the end of that year, you will have enough for a down payment on a $200,000 house.
I'd bet most people watch 23 hours of Netflix in a week.
Right.
I mean,
American dream, buying a house.
Absolutely. It's good to see you. Thanks for having me, buddy. I appreciate you bringing me out here.
No problem, Joe. Thanks for coming. And if you did want to buy a house, we are in that business. So first contact these businesses, get that part-time job, and then contact me to start your search to find a home. Then we'll talk to Joe about getting that home financed, and he'll break down your monthly cost, your closing cost, and everything that you need to know in order to buy a home. Joe's with Union Savings Bank, USB.
USB, and then we get to celebrate at one of these great Beaver County restaurants.
Yeah, we'll take you out for dinner after. We need to staff these restaurants, so.
We need the great people of Western Pennsylvania to keep Western Pennsylvania great.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate your time. Signing off.
Mark Gulla, 2022.